What is going on, everyone? I'm Knux Pro, and this is a Veteran Strike Force mission tutorial. The mission we are going to be doing is Second Chance in Yemen 2025, and the mission details state that we are trying to rescue a Solarium scientist from Yemeni terrorists. So let's go over the mission briefing. We have cited 5 possible buildings that the scientist may be held. We are going to go in with SEAL teams, 2 SEAL teams on the ground at a time, and we have a helicopter mounted, not a sentry gun, a minigun. And we have to clear all these buildings until we find the scientist. When we find the scientist, we have to safely extract her back to the extraction point, which is the same point that we infiltrated on. And that's about it. This is probably one of the easiest Strike Force missions to do on Veteran, and I really like the strategy aspect. I like strategy games, even though I don't have time to play them on the computer. But I like the strategy aspect, and when you want to, you can go down first person and do what you gotta do. So this is where we're infiltrating. So we have 2 SEAL teams. I don't use the minigun on the helicopter at all. I don't really need to. I think the boots on the ground pretty much do the job. I send 1 SEAL team to the building all the way to the right there, and I send 1 SEAL team to the buildings far to the left right there. Clear those right away, because if she's in there we can pull her out really quick, and contact should be minimal because the enemies are just getting in. And I believe we have, like 6 minutes to do this. More than enough time. So once I clear these 2 buildings, I can send my SEALs to that building right there, right next door. And if she's not in there, we can go right up to that building north. So once my guys clear that building out, they can move up to that building right there. So if you see your SEALs, they are like on the ground. They're in cover. They're like outside the building. And you see there's only 2 enemies. Take control of them. It'll make things go a lot faster. Especially if, I don't know, you get to the last building and it's really... There's a lot of enemies there, and you're having, time is critical. So you need to do this as fast as you can. Do the Strike Force tutorials, learn the buttons to do everything. See, like my SEALs are kind of just hanging out, like in cover, and not infiltrating the building. So I go to boots on the ground, and I take out any contact in the area. And just making sure, because you don't want your whole SEAL team to go down. I can't really see in my Sony Vegas screen but how many people I actually have alive right now, but when your SEAL team goes down, it takes a little bit for them to come back. They come back at the infiltration point, so they gotta walk all the way over there, and they don't just walk over there. They take cover, especially if there's enemies around. So, be precious with the lives. Take out those quad rotors, they're annoying. And finally, in this building, we find the scientist. So you're going to go up to the scientist, you're going to hold square. Hold square, cuts her open, it's going to give her a pistol. Now, your mission is to keep her safe while extracting her. Now, one thing you have to know is if your whole team dies when she's with you, then no one comes back. You're just her. So be careful. What I find and what I found, see, I'm sending all my units to the extraction point. What I found is take control of her as long as there's not enemies around. For some reason, if you take control of her, she dies really fast, and like my units just left her pretty much. And when you take control of her, she dies a lot quicker than when you are up in the, the strategic view. So, I'm not sure. Yeah, all my teams are down, so you're just her. So I have a lot of time, so I'm just waiting it out. I'm just waiting to see a path I can take, and I'm just making sure. And I decide, and see, now I didn't take control of her. She came out, and she's being attacked. But I see the right side is open, so I just run my way down here, and this is pretty much it. Run my way back to extraction. So that is it. If you could please leave a rating. I'm going to do all the Strike Force missions on Veteran. I'm going to post them up. Also, check out my channel. I have the world record on Farm for zombies. I actually have a picture of the leaderboard and everything, so it's not like I did on easy mode or something like some other people are doing. And I was number 1 on town. I believe I fell to like 4 or 5. But at the time, I had the world record for that too. All 40 round strategies. Check those out. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Black Ops 2. Shoot straight.